To the Sha'alvim family, Chag Kasher V'Sameach. I want to share with you how Be'ezrat Hashem, my Seder, this year is going to be different than every year. Every year, the main thing that we discussed as a family, my kids, my grandchildren, before that, the Talmidim of the Yeshiva, was the Ramban that speaks about the Nisim HaGluim. And from the Nisim HaGluim, you know about the Nisim HaNistarim. And the main thing that we emphasized every year was the idea of Hashgachat Hashem, the existence of Hashem Ba'olam. That's certainly right to this year. Even that we have questions and things are not clear, but it's clear 100% that everything comes from the Kadosh Baruch Hu. Both the day of Simchat Torah and the Chilul Hashem that was there, and both the Kiddush Hashem that is going now in Gaza, that Tzahal is destroying the Hamas, the miracles that we had this week on the night that Iran was attacking Israel, and the Hashgacha of the Kadosh Baruch Hu, that really we have to say Mizmor LeTodah, 16 tons of nefetz, and Baruch Hashem, it was all destroyed, the most destroyed before it came to Israel. But except of speaking about the Hashgacha, that certainly we will speak about this year too, I'm going to discuss Cherut, going out to freedom. And I want to explain what do I mean. In the middle of the winter, my phone rang for a very long time. I answered the phone and there was a Kollel guy. A Kollel guy that got married only a few months before Simchat Torah. I raised the phone and he said, Rabbi, I decided that I want to be dismissed from Gaza because I want to be a husband to my wife and a father to my kids. But I won't do it unless the Rav give me a heter. So I'm using the phone of my commandment because I don't have phones. And I asked him to use his phone in order to get from you a Pesach that I can leave Gaza. I told him, don't leave Gaza, but take a vacation. Go home. And I asked him, what happened? I hear panic in your phone, in your voice. And his answer was, my best friend was killed a few hours ago. I said, I understand you very much in your emotions. And therefore I suggest you not to leave Gaza, but to take a vacation. Go home for Shabbat. And the question that you should think is, if you can control brain emotions. If you can control brain emotions, it means that you are ish klal. It means that this is a milchemet mitzvah. It means that the question is not what is good for you, but what is good for Klal Yisrael. It means that the Kadosh Baruch Hu knows better what is good for you. But that's only if you can be Ben Chorin. Because Rav Kook explained that Cherut means that I'm hearing to my inside voice and I'm all the time being mechaven to Ritzon Hashem. That's what happened in Mitzrayim. Bnei Israel for 200 years more were slaves and they couldn't be themselves. And not only physical slaves, but mainly spiritual slaves. Memtet Sharei Tuma. And they weren't themselves. There was a force that controlled them. And Rav Kook explained that to be Ben Chorin, to be Eved, means that there is a force that controls you. It can be Ta'ava, Kin'ah, Kavod, and it can be emotions. But to be free is not only that you don't have a physical master, but you don't have any force that controls you. No Kin'ah, no Ta'ava, no Kavod. You don't go according to emotions, you go according to the Chelek Eloka Mimal. And I told this Kollel guy, if you can control brain emotions, you go back to Gaza. If you cannot control brain emotions, it's okay. This is where you are now. You can jump steps and then be dismissed from Gaza. Listen to who you are. He took a vacation. He spoke the whole vacation with his wife. We made an appointment that he will come with his wife and we'll speak about it. He came before the appointment and he says, Rabbi, I've decided that I'm a Ben Chorin. I'm controlling brain and emotions and I'm coming back. I'm going back to Gaza. That's what I'm going to discuss this year. The Hashgacha of Hashem, both what happened in Simchat Torah, that we have questions and we don't have answers, both what happened after that, all the Maasei Achdut, all the Maasei Chesed, all the Maasei Gvura, all the Maasei Nisim that we saw this week with Iran. And the idea that you have to be yourself and don't go according to any outside force that control you, but go to Retzon Hashem. And the combination of Cherut and Hashgacha are going to be the main two topics that both were discussed here in Yeshiva tremendously. And the boys felt responsibility in their learning to contribute their learning to Klal Yisrael. And even now in Ben Azmanim, they are learning to contribute their learning to Klal Yisrael. And both understanding that all my life I have to be a full Ben Chorin and always to be Mekadesh Shem Shamayim and always to hear to my inside voice and always to do Retzon Hashem and shine Simchata Shel Torah. May we be V'zoruchem, like we saw this week, to see the Nisim v'Niflaot, like there was in Mitzrayim. And Be'ezrat Hashem, all the Chatufim will come back, and all the Ptsuim will be healthy. And Be'ezrat Hashem, we will see the Geula HaShlema b'mehera b'yameinu. Chag Kasher v'Sameach.